What's up, YouTube and social cam family? Excuse me. Want to say Happy New Year's to you. Don't know if I got a chance to say that last time I was on. Um, got my old family reunion shirt on. Today I want to talk about. I want to talk about people talking about again the big time pastors and inside the churches, the ones that have. Uh, been on TV, not just the preachers of LA, but I caught a story on Facebook about pastors, uh, how they were showing an article on how pastors, how can they uh, live right by making uh, this money that people are talking about, and so it really was something that really crossed my mind, and I wanted to talk about it today. I believe that number one, uh, you don't have to when those churches come on TV and they're promoting their CDs or promoting the different things that they have on TV. Last time I checked, nobody put a gun to your head and told you that you had to you had to order a CD, or I know one pastor was on there saying a special towel. Uh, those things, if you don't want to, that's your option. Same way with uh, watching them on TV. If you don't want to support them, change the channel. Uh, I'm not saying everything that they do is right, but uh, they if the people inside the church is agreeing with what they're doing and giving them the finances, and uh, and you know if that church is fine, because if that pastor is getting a salary from the church and he's taking that salary and using it what he wants to use for it, then that's that's on that pastor. Once that you give your pastor a salary, once that you basically giving your pastor a check, and he takes that money and do what he wants to with it, whether he's using it for buying him a plane, buying him a Rolls Royce, or buying him a nice house. Uh, what's wrong with that? Now, if the pastor is running a scheme and he's not doing what he needs to do, uh, but he's taking care of the church. I've been around my pastor for 10 years or more, and ever since I've known Bishop Ford, uh, he has done things that was the good for the church. Uh, he never makes a move without the church okay with it. He has people that's under him that still he'll go to and ask uh, basically before he does it. But the church agreed to give Bishop Ford a salary, and whatever that bishop decides to give, whatever the bishop decides to do with that salary is not for me to say anything, or if Bishop go out and buy him a car, or if he goes out and purchase him a house, or if he goes out and buy him a suit. To me, once that you give your pastor that salary, whatever he decides to do with it, if he decides to use it towards his ministry, that's fine. If he does not decide to use it towards his ministry, uh, then that's fine too. I think a lot of times these pastors get so tired of people judging um, what they do with their money. Yeah, some use it as entertainment and try to make money. I'm not going to disagree with that, but uh, some do also uh, use it to for the good. I'm always seeing my pastor give his tithes. I'm always seeing him give his offering. And so therefore, I believe he's still sowing into the ministry. And I believe that if you look at some of these pastors, and I believe just in God that they're sowing inside their ministry by giving what they're supposed to give to the church. But I don't think that we need to be just trashing these pastors and downing these pastors for what they do. Uh, if they're out doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, I believe that God will take care of it himself. I believe that if God will show that pastor some things that he's not doing right. And so I believe that we need to sometimes just put it in God's hand and allow God to be in control of it. And so therefore we don't begin to down our pastors or and I know that it looks kind of crazy when you see a pastor with a jet, but my question would be to you all, what does a pastor need to have? If he's able to afford to get a jet to fly back and forth to ministry, what's wrong with that? If he's able to use it for vacation, what's wrong with that? So many times we want our pastor to stay in that little frame and don't want our pastor to have nothing. But I know for me, I want my pastor to have it all. Whoever, if I was under anyone else besides Pastor Ford, but I would want Pastor Ford to have it all. So, and instead of downing these pastors and blasting them on TV, why don't you begin to pray for them that their ministry is strong and that they're doing what God has required of them to do? But the media is so rough on people. It amazes me that one newspaper will come out and try to destroy you. But when we have celebrations and we're doing stuff for the community, you can't find it. You don't see that on the front page. We don't see them uplifting the city when the city is doing something good. Uh, and so that to me is kind of disturbing, that all the news media wants to do is bring people down. Want to give a shout out to Kadesha Hardy. Today is her birthday. Uh, that's my sister. Love her dearly. I want to give a shout out to Bishop Ford. I want to give a shout out to uh, my chief, as I call him, Chief Brown. Want to give a shout out to Centerville Police Department. Uh, and some of the want to give a shout out to the auxiliary police department. Uh, I tell you, my pastor, he lost his sister about a week ago, and he had his services, and my hat goes off to him because he had to preach that service. And anybody that's ever lost a loved one unexpectedly, right close to him, then you will know that it's hard. But I think it's even harder trying to preach that loved one services. Even though you're going to do God's will and you're going to do what the family asks, but it's not easy. And so my hat goes off to Bishop Ford. I know he did his job. He set it off up in the church. Uh, uh, and one thing about Vine Avenue Church that I know, since I've been there, they don't mind getting the praise on, getting their shout on. And I tell you, we just have a wonderful time. We're going to be celebrating Dr. King's birthday on uh, January 20th, and we're going to do a parade in New Macedonia with Pastor Carter as the pastor of the church. Then we're going to end up at Bond Avenue Church with Bishop Ford. I tell you, I used to be afraid when I was doing YouTube and Facebook videos because people were laughing at me, talking about me. but God has gave me boldness to just press on towards that. Press on the ones that's going to talk about you, because I think sometimes they get scared, so they want to talk about somebody else that's doing it. I welcome that. I welcome all that. So this is a new year for me, new year, and I believe that God is going to bless me with some things, uh, new ministry. Want to do this YouTube broadcast, and Facebook is just a start for me. And so I'm gonna change the background for this real soon. I want to have my own talk show uh, called Let's Talk About It, which is already, I can't use that. That's already out there. But YouTube family, social cam family, Facebook family, be blessed. I pray for my enemies. I pray for my family. I pray for my church family. I pray for my bishop, the first family. I tell you what, being around the first family is always so entertaining. They are so funny. Was with them the other day, and I was just hurting from laughing. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes you having a good day and laughing just makes you feel better. And so it's just good to be around people that you can be yourself. So many times you can go places and you just can't be yourself. But it's good to be around somebody where you can relax and be yourself. And so YouTube, social cam, you see me with this mic in front of me. It's for my YouTube broadcast. So that's why it's sitting in front of me. Be blessed. Pray for our police departments. Pray for our doctors, hospitals. Pray for that this weather gets better. Pray for our children that they get back in school. Uh, let's even pray for our men and women that's locked down in prison and in jail, because even though they have committed crimes, they still need prayer. Pray for Centerville Police Department. Pray for East St. Louis Police Department, Brooklyn Police Department, Cahokia Police Department, uh, Washington Park. All those police departments need your prayers. Um, that we are out there fighting the crime, trying to help the city. Be blessed. God bless.